Hi friends, this is Suzy, your Candy Crush guru. It is February 14th, 2026. Happy Valentine's Day. But for my inspiration, I'm going to use Frederick Douglass, whom I would love to say was born on this day, but he was born into slavery. He did not know the date or even year of his birth. So this is what he chose to celebrate, and he is inspirational. I love this quote. I would unite with anybody to do right and nobody to do wrong. So let's use that as inspiration and use the word unite, which also, works well for Valentine's Day, right? Okay, so here we go. I like it because it has lots of vowels and then the consonants are both common consonants. Oh my goodness. Should have used heart. Ah. Well, too late now because I know the T and the E aren't going to work. Okay, so let's find out what other letters we've missed that might work. We haven't tried R, S, L. Vowels are A, O, and Y. Okay, so right away, solar, right? Solar, yeah. Okay, so we know what we're going to try here. And let's just take out the Y. Let's try this. Okay, fingers crossed. We know it's not a Q word. The U is gone. But who knows? It might be something like, I was going to say dizzy. Well, it can't be that because the I isn't there. Yeah. Anyway, let's try this. Okay. So we got an L and we got an O. The L could go here, 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 or here. The O could go here, 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 or here. So I'm thinking maybe we've got consonant, consonant, vowel, consonant, consonant, or consonant, consonant, double O consonant, or maybe consonant, consonant, vowel, consonant, Y. Something like glory, but we've already used up the R. Globy. I don't think so. Let's play around with this. These could go anywhere at this moment. I mean, the L could be here, but let me start with the L going here, and maybe a double O because I do love the double O's. And what could we do with this? P does not work. D, no. F. Floop. Well, probably not a word that we're going to see in there. Gloop. I'm not liking this double O-P. Oh, gloom. Well, I'm going to get to that. Hold on. Bloop. No, I don't like these. Floop, gloop, or bloop. I don't like them. I'm taking these out. I'm not going to try one of them. Maybe in the future if I've gotten rid of all of these others. Well, I started with F and then I moved into the OOP thing, and I didn't mean to do that. But maybe that's where I should start. Maybe I should start with what ends here. I think that might be easier. So P would be the first one. We already went through that. Flood. Now see, that's such a better word. So if we're trying a D here, what else could go here? Blood. Oops. Okay, I think that's it for a D. Now we're going to try F. I mean, I see floof, but to me that's... No. I'm not going to do floof. Not going to. Because then I'm just going to think about dogs the entire day. I'm not going to go with something that's kind of a more modern word. So I don't see anything. A has already been used, so we can't use aloof. So I'm going to take out the F and see if we can find something else. G, no, H, J, K. But I don't see anything that works that way. Okay, ZXCVBM. Oops. M. I can think of a couple already, so I'm just going through to make sure I don't miss them. Gloom is one I thought of, and Bloom is the other, but do I have any before I get there? Bloom. I like all of those. Flood, blood, gloom, bloom. Now, what if I take out the O and just do this? Then I could do maybe a CK. I can. So then we've got things like block, flock, a lot of the same ones that we're getting with the double O. So what am I going to choose? I definitely want to try a B, right? I think I want to try the L and the O in their proper spots. And then, unless... So what if I try the word block? If I try the word block and it's not block, I would know that it's flock. Maybe glock, but I would go with flock. If it's BLO, I wouldn't know if it's bloom or blood. I need more consonants. I also want to find out about those O's. I'm gonna leave the L off. That's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to place the L. If I can find a way to get more consonants in, I'm going to leave off the L. Can I find more ways to get consonants in? Maybe not. Maybe not the ones I want. I want B, I want G, I want M. I kind of want F and K, but those are harder to work with. I might have to do 2 of these. What if... Is Gumby a word? Oh, come on, please be a word. No, I could do gumbo. I mean, we know that the U isn't there, but it would get the B, the G, and the M that I want. It would, wouldn't it? If I try any of these, I'm going to still have so much room left over. I'm going to go with gumbo. These are the 3 letters I want most, because they're usually the easiest to deal with. I may regret not using the CK, but I might have to do 2 different scout words. Bloom. We've got bloom. B could go here, L could go here, O could go both here and here, M could go here. I think that's it. Oh, okay, good. All right, so the G, I really thought it was going to be gloom. The G didn't pay off, but that did. Would I have gotten this if I had tried block? Let me go back and Monday morning quarterback myself. If I had tried block, it could have been either bloom or blood. I would have been stuck. I really would have. And then if I had tried heart, H-E-A-R-T, heart and unite would have given me that same initial problem to deal with. I wouldn't have gotten anything. Okay, all right, well that was good and fun because I got it in 4 and I really thought it was going to take a lot longer. Let me clean all of this up and we'll switch over to our Quordle. I'm going to put in 4 standard words which will give me 20 unique letters. And then I'm hoping that I'll get a lot of green and maybe some yellow so that I'll be able to quickly ascertain what 4 words there are in the 5 remaining chances I have. Or maybe one of them will actually be fishy, fudge, clown, tramp. No, but look at this. Sloop. S-L-O-O-P, right? We can't put another consonant in there. Sloop. And then we've got an O we picked up here. So we've got T-A B-O-O, taboo. T-A could go here, B could go here, and we could do a double O, which, you know, I like, even if it is taboo. And then we've picked up this. We've got a B-A-S-I-C, basic. And then here, the C doesn't go here or here. I'm thinking O-I-C-E, voice. V-O-I-C-E, voice. There we go. That is it for me. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to put those below. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.